Twitter, MySpace, Instagram, Africa. I said MySpace again. Why do you laugh when I say MySpace?
Because I just don't think that anybody is watching us on MySpace, but
You just have a hunch?
I just have a hunch that
there
might not be anybody watching us on MySpace, but...
Well, Facebook, YouTube, melanated people, what do they call the one? LinkedIn, you have Africa TV, you know. Shout outs to all of y'all, man. Shout outs to all of y'all. Appreciate y'all coming over and joining us. Melanated people, y'all got the blurry screen, so y'all definitely need to come over. With the green in the background, so y'all definitely need to come on. Come on.
They get to see the raw and unfiltered.
Y'all get to see the real and the raw. The real and the raw and the raw and the real. You know what I mean? Like, but it's okay. The fuzzy screen, they could. I mean, listen. If you don't want the fuzzy screen and green background, come on over. Urban Country Films. Hit the link. But let's get into the story.
All right, so here we are. Mm-hmm. Let's get into AI.
Oh gosh. Oh damn gosh.
So AI tools that companies use to scan resumes are stopping 27 million people from finding new jobs, a Harvard report says.
I'm telling you, that's 21 million primates, or what they consider primates.
It's 27 million.
27
and
million.
They never said anything about primates.
No, they didn't say it, but we covered it in the other story where the where the AI was calling black people primates.
So you just gonna make this be about primates?
I'm just gonna connect the dots. I'm just connecting dots. You know how I do. I connect dots.
You want it to be about primates, so.
No, it's absolutely ridiculous to call a human individual a primate, but I'm just understanding how this can happen. Because if you have, right, listen, no, seriously. If AI is responsible for figuring out if somebody is qualified for a job, and then the same AI also considers these set of people, not actual somebodies, but primates, why would they qualify them for the job? So that would explain 27 million.
That would explain it. If that's what was happening.
If somebody got a better explanation, I'd love to hear it.
All right, so let's just get into what the official story is. But you make a good point. So 27 million hidden workers in the U.S. are being filtered out of job applications by automated tech, report says. Their skills are regularly overlooked by the AI-driven practices many employers rely on. Groups that are disproportionately overlooked include caregivers and immigrants, according to Harvard report.
Caregivers and immigrants.
The hidden workers are defined as candidates actively seeking employment but who are regularly denied and discouraged by hiring processes that focus on what they don't have, such as credentials, rather than the value they can bring, such as capabilities, the report is saying.
Okay.
So AI is kind of extremely streamlined as opposed to when...
It's black and white.
Yeah, as opposed to when someone would be looking and saying, okay, this person doesn't have a bachelor's degree, but they got 20 years experience in this field.
Right.
That's... this is my problem with AI and technology. They're not a human being, and they don't have enough common sense to do certain things.
So you want AI to have emotions?
It's beyond emotions. It's common sense, because you could have somebody with a 4-year degree with 0 experience in the field.
Yeah.
So it's like, in that case, what is the job looking for? Do they want someone with a degree who's done a bunch of book work, or do they want people that have skills in the field?
Sometimes that's what they want. Sometimes they just only want the books. Like
my experience is that jobs want a combination of both.
Yeah.
They want somebody there that knows the job.
Me personally, to me, experience sometimes can be a killer. Like when I'm hiring, I really the more experience you have, a lot of times that comes with a lot of bad habits, right? Because a lot of experienced guys will tell you, like, they just have things set in their own way, but the way I do my company might not be the way that you have been doing things for the last 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, that part of it.
But it regardless of what, it's a human element, right? It's the human element in me that's making that decision at that particular time. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you're absolutely right. What's going on, Green Thumb?
I think you need a balance. I think you need a balance of both, because me going into jobs as a newcomer sometimes, I learned from the people that were there for quite some time. They taught me little tricks of the trade.
Of that way, the way that company does things. Because like, right, you've experienced that in your last corporate job. Because I remember you changing things, right? Changing places that you work at, but you were in the same field, right? And every day you would tell me about how things were completely ass backwards. Well, that company that you were working for currently looked at the way you did things as bad habits. You know what I'm saying?
No, they were ass backwards. they had nothing to do with what I did at another job. The structure that they had was not working for anybody, old, new, or in between.
It worked for them. It worked for their higher ups, because their higher ups were very comfortable with it and they didn't want anything changed.
But that has nothing. That has absolutely nothing to do with anything. What they were doing wasn't right. Okay, it just wasn't right. Just because it was working for them doesn't mean that it was right.
It was working for them, right? It was working.
It actually wasn't working for them, because they were losing a lot of money.
But they didn't know that.
Yes, they did know that.
Oh, well, they didn't care then.
They didn't like the fact that we were, I guess, disrupting their comfortable process, which was comfortable for them. Yeah,
because they were like probably close to retirement and shit like that. They don't want you coming in and giving them a whole bunch of damn work. Been doing this thing I got my job laid out. I've been coming here for 18 years, right? I've been coming here for 18 years, so I done laid this thing out. I know exactly how my day is gonna go, right? I know exactly, I gotta do 5 this, I gotta do 10 of these, I gotta do 6 of those. And as long as I keep those numbers, the boss is good. I could fuck her off the rest of the whole week. As long as I just keep those numbers and just do now here comes this young spunky talking about some we need to do this and that like that. Man, if you don't go sit down somewhere, I got 2 more years.
Those people didn't have 2 more years. That's first and foremost. Okay. They didn't like to be see, that's the problem with a lot of managers. They don't like to be showed up. They don't like to be showed up.
No.
If you can't take constructive criticism, not even criticism, if you just can't take pointers from people who have good ideas and ways that they're going to make the cash flow better, which is ultimately what the CEO wants. Just because it wasn't your idea, you want to knock it down, that's not good leadership.
Real deal. Got a couple comments. That's exactly how it goes. Both of y'all are dead right. Shout out Dr. Green Thumb, man. Shout out to everybody on Melanated People and any other platform that you're listening to us on or watching us on. I need you to come on over to Urban Country Mornings. It's your boy Dre, the beautiful, multi-talented Shells. We are here. We are in the building, and that's Monday through Friday, right? Monday through Friday, something like that. Got it right. Boom, bang, connect. 5 days a week. Boom, bang, connect. Y'all come on over, man. Melanated People, y'all looking at green screen. Y'all looking at blurry stuff. Come on over.
I wonder who it was that was like, let's put this AI in place. It was some manager who's not listening to the person in the background saying, I think there might be a glitch here. We probably want to look into this. Oh, it's okay. Why 27 million people are being locked out of the workforce. Good job, managers who don't want to listen.
I got y'all managers one too. Y'all be careful, because one thing that I've done, and I can see y'all doing it very easily with AI, is programming everything so sweet that it runs so nice and smooth to the point where they don't need your ass no more.
You know, AI yourself out of a job?
I've done it to myself.
Oh, wow.
I've done it to myself.
Oh.
I was a manager at a pizza restaurant.
Oh.
And I got the freaking thing running so smoothly. And the owners came in and they realized what was going on because I didn't really have to do anything. I had everybody trained to do everything. Only thing I had to do is just make sure everybody showed up to work. If somebody didn't show up, I had to either get somebody else in or fill that spot. The manager was like, well, shit. I mean, the owner was like, well, shit, what am I paying you for? You got this thing running smooth. I don't really need you no more. You got the higher salary in here. you ain't doing shit. So y'all be careful. That AI.
Oh my God.
This is blue magic, y'all. This is blue magic. Urban Country Mornings. Your boy Dre, the beautiful, the multi-talented. We ain't nothing but real over here, man. Blue magic, Casey, Lego. Y'all join us.